Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Thank you again for joining me. First of all, I want to thank you for being patient. I know my videos have been kind of all over the place this week due to me being out of town or in and out of town for the last 3 days. As you can see, I was working on the beach. I'm nice and toasty. My back is completely burned. I did put sunblock, but for some reason, it didn't work. So anyway, today we're going to do a really pretty soft wearable everyday nude look. Some of my girlfriends have been asking me, what they should use to create this look. And I thought it'd be kind of fun to do a video. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I'm going to take some Rosarco milk, and this is repetitive leave-in conditioning spray. I probably said that completely wrong because I'm not wearing my glasses, but I really like this leave-in conditioner besides my Kristen S, just to kind of freshen up my hair because I haven't relaxed it. Anyway, today we're going to start off with my Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I really like this primer, especially the last couple of days. It just really helped keep all the makeup in place when I was working out on the beach. Normally when I do like beach shoots and stuff like that, I like to use foundations that are creams or my Kat Von D Lock-It because it keeps everything on really nice. It doesn't fade or streak, especially when the girls get in the water. So this primer really helped everybody stay nice and fresh looking throughout the day. Now this is tacky, so you're gonna have to wait a couple minutes for it to just kind of calm down. And of course, I'm not prepared. My fan is over there. So yeah, we're just gonna let this sit a second, and it is ready to go when it's not as tacky. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my little Luxie brush here and my Double Wear foundation. I'm going to put a little bit in the back of my hand because I always like to warm up that product. And this foundation is going to probably be a little lighter because I am a lot darker than normal. Actually, I think it's going to be okay. So I just kind of like to put that all over. And because it's going to be summer, it's hot, I don't like to put a ton on. Just kind of quickly go all over and buff that into my skin. Got it on my hair. And then I kind of skip a little bit underneath my eyes just because I get a little creasy sometimes, even though I have dry underneath, like I have oily skin, but I have dry underneath. If I put too much on, then I start getting a little creasy. So I usually skip underneath or just put like a little bit underneath. Did I say that twice? Probably. Okay, and then when I have these little area trouble spots, I just kind of add a little bit more so that I don't get cakey. So just kind of dab the rest in just to make sure everything is nice and in place. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and take my concealer from Colourpop. This is a concealer I wasn't quite sure about because it kept oxidizing in the back of my hand, and finally found a color that I like. And you know what? I really do like it. So I'm just going to press that. And then I kind of like to go up a little bit. And then I like to kind of drag that color down just to kind of illuminate everything. And then the extra I just kind of put it on my eyelids. So do the same on the other side. And this beauty sponge is from Beauty Bakery. I really like these sponges. I always rave about them because they come in a cute little carton and they're $18 and you get 6 of them. So to me, that is a really good buy. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with a little bit of Kylie Jenner powder. And I don't bake because I am dry. So I'm just going to dab that a little bit underneath just to kind of set that foundation. Okay, now I'm going to take this Kat Von D Lock-It. I'm obsessed. Now, I did mention when I reviewed this that I think it was the same as the other one. I didn't know if it was new packaging. It is new packaging, but it is reformulated and it is a lot creamier. And this stuff is absolutely amazing. I love this powder. It is blurring. It makes the skin look absolutely like flawless without being too cakey. And I put a little bit on my eyelids, go over underneath just a little bit. And I like to just buff that into the skin. Just get a little powdery and in your nose. But look how beautiful it makes your skin look. And if you have a dry skin, this is actually really nice because it is like a creamy texture. And it's also one of my favorite powders to use by themselves. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead into my Natural Face by Too Faced. I've not used this in a while. And I like to kind of dip into these two colors right here. I'm going to take the same Luxie brush and I'm going to kind of like buff it in circular motions on my forehead. Oh my God, it smells so good. It smells like vanilla. And then I'm going to just go in a circular motion right here. Just make sure everything is nice and blended. Because when I do makeup, I just like to make sure that nothing looks stripy or unnatural or anything like that. I just want the makeup to look nice and sun-kissed. I do drag a little bit onto my cheeks, but not a lot because then you don't want it to look kind of crazy. So whatever is left over, I just kind of add it on my cheeks just to warm the face up. And then I like to go underneath my jaw and always the neck. And do not forget the neck because it's always a different, it's a little lighter usually. And this happens with everybody. Okay, so now I'm going to go into that little melon pinky color. And I like to smile, put the apples on my cheeks. I love this brush. I love Luxie brushes. Now, I don't know if you could see how tan I am because of the lighting, but it's pretty tan when I'm looking at it in the mirror. All right, I have my brows on already because, you know, they take forever, but I did use my little Desi brows by Benefit. I love like that entire little collection. It's awesome. All right, so now we're going to go into the Nudie Patootie by Laura Lee. I love this palette. This is a great palette to create these beautiful little soft nude looks. So we're going to go ahead and take another Luxie brush, and I'm going to go into Butt Naked, which is this color right here. And then I'm just going to focus that on my crease. I'm not going to go up too high, and I'm not going to go on the actual lid. I just want to keep it on the crease. And I just kind of like to buff that, mainly focusing like towards the middle and the outer corner. Just dragging that color in a little bit on the inner. And just blend the heck out of it. Now, if you're not very good with blending, I'm going to show you a little trick in a minute so that everything just looks really nice and not choppy. Now, if you have a hooded eye, just keep your eye open and just kind of apply that eyeshadow with your eye open. That way, because sometimes if you close your eye and you open it, then that color kind of disappears. If you just keep it open, then you're getting it to a spot where you could see it when your eyes open. Does that make sense? How many times did I say open? Sometimes I repeat myself. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and go into streaking, which is this color right here, with the same little brush, and I'm just going to add it like right there in the middle, so it'd be nice and light. All right, now I'm going to go into a topless, this color right here, and then I'm just going to add that where that crease is. So this is where if your eyeshadow looks a little choppy, you're not very good at blending or anything like that, then this color is just going to soften everything up, and it's going to look like it's nice and blended. And you know, I always have to have a shimmer. I love my shimmers. It's very rare that I just do like a matte look. All right, now I'm going to go in with another little Luxie brush, and I'm going to go back into Butt Naked. And I'm just going to add that on my lower lash line. Now, I'm not going to add eyelashes or eyeliner or anything like that with this look, because I just want it to be a really nice, simple nude look for everyday wear. And I'm just going to add a little bit of this just to like make my lashes look a little thicker. Now I'm going to go in with my London Butter Power Up mascara that I've been liking. My lashes are a little crazy right now because this mascara actually kind of sticks to your lashes. So if you don't take it off properly, it's going to make your lashes kind of sticky. Well, you know what? To be quite honest, your lashes feel sticky even when you're done applying this mascara. It's just like a really creamy formula. So it almost feels like your lashes don't completely dry down, but they do. And usually this mascara does really well for my lashes, but because I've been exhausted from like, you know, the last 3 days, so I have a little bit left over on there. So they're not going to be doing anything good right now. If anything, I'll probably look like I have one giant mascara eyelash. Yeah, see how they're kind of sticking? Okay, I'm going to quit with the lashes because they're not looking so good right now. But I tell you why. I tell you why they don't look too good. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and take this little Marc Jacobs pencil. Okay, so I kind of love Marc Jacobs pencils and I kind of hate them because every single time I buy this, it's a hot mess. I forgot how much I love it and how much I hate it. Like this little guy right here never stays put. Sometimes I open the lid and this flies right out of it. Like today when I was using it on a client, it flew right out of it. So then I had to keep it for myself. Okay, so I'm going to add a little bit. And then I'm going to color my lips in with it because it makes the lipstick or lip gloss, or actually the lipstick stay on a little longer. So when your lip gloss fades, you're still wearing lipstick. Oh yeah, this makes me mad. All right, so now I'm going to go into, this is one of my favorites. This is the Khloe Kardashian and Malika collection. And this is Malika Yours Truly. It's kind of like a peachy. But then I go in with Groupie, which is this color by Morphe. It is like the prettiest nudie color. This is what it looks like. And I just kind of go over it. So it's like that perfect peachy nudie color. And I like to go right on the lip line just to make it nice and naturally pouty. Because even though I use a lip liner, I don't want my lips to look like they're lined. I like them to look natural. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and go into my Charlotte Tilbury. And I'm going to go into that highlighter. I rarely hit pan on something, and I've actually hit pan on this. So again, with the same brush, and I like to just kind of go into the temples. All right, and now what I like to do is, I like to get this powder again, put a little bit on my brush, And then I kind of like to just buff it all over my face, going over everything, because it just gives you a really pretty blurred look. Like, I barely tapped it because this is like a heavier powder foundation, so I barely tap into it, and then I just kind of go to town and just buff it everywhere. And it doesn't mess with the color or anything like that. It just makes everything nice and blurry. And that's it. That actually will take you like 5 minutes to do. It's just a really nice nude look. And I really like this. Oh, I want to go ahead. What the hell? I keep repeating myself. I want to put this Sol de Janeiro. I love this stuff, and I love the fact that it comes in a pump. So I'm going to put a little bit on my shoulders. It smells delicious. It makes the skin look really pretty and dewy. Look at that. Especially when you have a tan. It's gorgeous. I have hair all over my fingers. Look how pretty that looks. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and set my face with my Morphe. This is a great setting spray because it distributes the product evenly all over my face, and it just melts everything nicely. And then I like to go in with my little beauty blender here, guy, because I actually went to town and put too much on. I love that setting spray. It's actually one of my favorites. And then you just look really nice and dewy and nude, and it's just a really nice look. Anyway, that's it. Let me know if you like it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe, and I'll see you again for my next one. Bye.